Hello, and welcome to Chubby Sports Takes with Chubby Chad. Brought to you by Nimco Gas and Ray Chapman. Hey, if any of you guys that are listening to this show use propane gas, you got to give Ray a call at 740-596-4477. This show doesn't happen without Ray. Thanks a bunch, Nimco Gas. Support them, Chubbies. Hey there. One of my oldest guys here. I've got our resident Bills expert. We're going to talk Buffalo Bills Bengals game with my cousin, actually. We share the same last name. Scott Reynolds is on. I don't know that I know of a bigger Bills fan, and you've been there through thick and thin, man. I mean, this goes back to like the OJ days, probably, man.
Oh yeah, 1974.
There you go. That's when it started, and then you got the tattoo in 75. No, but no, man. You've been with them through a lot of ups and downs, man. You had a few heartbreaking Super Bowls. Unfortunately, I've had the same thing as a Bengals fan. You've had a few more, but basically wanted to get the perspective of the other side. I mean, you guys got to be pretty excited in Buffalo right now. I mean, 2-3 weeks ago, tragic events, but hey, man, that's ended about as well as I believe it could. The guy's walking around. I'll be shocked if he's not at the game on Sunday.
Oh, true.
I've never seen anything like that before, but we won't spend a lot of time on that. We've talked about that a lot on the show, but tell me a little bit about, how you're feeling about the Bills this season, man. What are you liking? I'm sure you're liking their coach. I'm sure you like Josh Allen. I mean, tell me something I don't know about the Bills, man. How do you feel about their season? All the way up to last week with a little bit of a scare versus the Dolphins.
Yeah, I just like how they never give up.
They're a very gritty team.
Yeah, they just hang. They hang with you. Mm-hmm. Even when they play bad, right, they're still in the game.
Well, I mean, Josh Allen, dude, next level talent, and I think he kind of personifies what you're talking about there too, man. I mean, that guy's got a lot of grit. I don't know that you can count him out. I mean, he might come out there and throw 2 interceptions and then come back with 3 or 4 touchdown passes. I mean, he's never out of the game.
Yeah, last week they gave up 17 points on turnovers. didn't really look good, but they pulled it out somehow. So that it was a little scary, but they got it. Hey,
sometimes you got to win ugly, man. And in the playoffs, I was saying the same thing about the Bengals. I mean, that wasn't our best game. Defense had to come up big, and we just couldn't close it out. I mean, it just, we're missing extra points and just couldn't close it out. But I mean, the name of the game, I mean, right now, I mean, the AFC it is no country for old men. I mean, it's a tough game every week. I mean, you're playing an offense that is prolific and generally hard-nosed defenses. I mean, there are not that many bad teams in the AFC this year.
Right.
I mean, what do you expect? How do you expect the Bills to come out and attack the Bengals this week? I mean, are we going to see a run-heavy game, or are we going to see kind of the same thing that you're going to see from the Bengals? A lot of quick throws and things of that nature. I mean, are we going to be looking at Josh Allen throwing it on his shoulders to win, or do you think they're going to try to use the running game?
Well, this is how I think Buffalo will do. They'll do a lot of short passing.
Yeah.
To the running backs.
Yeah, they like to throw their backs out of the backfield, don't they?
Yeah. They'll run a few times, but their run game's not their strongest point.
Yeah.
But they got John Brown, Cole Beasley, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, and Dawson Knox. Mm-hmm. You can't cover all of them.
No. I mean, that's the thing. They got so many weapons, and probably doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion. A pretty good offensive line, man.
Yeah, I think they're good. Like a good pass blocking.
Right. They're not necessarily going to come out there and bully you, but
right.
But they generally keep Allen on his feet. When you look at the Bengals as far as defending them, kind of a similar, like looking in a mirror a little bit. A lot of weapons running around. What do you expect to see from Buffalo? You think we're going to see a blitz heavy game, trying to get Burrow on his back, or what are we going to? What's the strategy there from the Bills' perspective?
Well, I think they're going to do a lot of linebacker blitzing.
Yeah. Well, it seems to be the formula, and we've got we've got a lot of replacement O linemen. So I mean, that could be that's something that I'm worried about as a Bengals fan. Is we got guys stepping in, and they don't do bad, but now I don't think the Buffalo. I think it's fair for me to say that they don't have the same defense that the Ravens have. The Ravens defense is hawkish, man, and I'm not saying that the Buffalo defense is bad, but I don't know that they have that aggressive pass rush like the Ravens have.
Yeah, the loss of Von Miller that hurts.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So. I mean, what are you looking at here? What's your prediction, man? You think this is going to be a slugfest?
I think it'll be a high-scoring affair.
Okay. Well, I mean, now Buffalo, famous for the weather. I heard there's chance of snow as always on Sundays in Buffalo. High winds.
Oh.
So I mean, but you have to, when you look at these two teams, you have to still think that it's. It's going to be a track meet, right? I mean, I think it's going to be who can outscore who. Weather aside, what's your take on that?
Oh yeah, that's definitely how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, you think that weather not necessarily a factor.
Not necessarily, unless if it's like really really windy.
Yeah.
But if it's snow, both those teams know how to play.
It's not going to be. I almost hope that it's not so windy that they can't pass and stuff, man.
Right.
That's no fun to watch. I want to see both teams. I want to see these guys go at it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, So tell me this, Scott. I am a little uneducated on. Tell me a little bit about the Bills' defense. What's the strength of that defense, man? I mean, is it their secondary? Is it their front? Or are we just kind of? I mean, are they pretty serviceable all the way around? I mean, what's your take on that?
Well, I'd say it's Matt Milano. I think he's the strongest point of the defense.
Yeah. Hard to argue that.
Yeah, I think they put a little too much pressure on their secondary because their pass rush isn't as aggressive without Von Miller. So
yeah. But you got to wonder, will they dial up? Heck, man, they're in the playoffs. Nobody has anything to lose at this point. Do they dial up maybe a little bit more aggressive blitz package and gamble a little bit to try to get Burrow on his back?
Well, I think they're going to have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because you can't have Burrow back here having all day and he'll just pick you apart. So
well, yeah, I mean, let's hit on that a little bit. And I'm not trying to fanboy the Bengals here, but what what is your take? What worries you about the Bengals attack on both sides of the ball?
Well, let's see here. I think they have a better running game than the Bills.
Possibly. We don't use it a lot. I mean, it seems like our best running game is kind of like you guys. Our best running game is like the short passing game.
Yeah.
But I do like Mixon and Pirine. I mean, those are two, very, very decent NFL backs.
But I think the thing that most scares me the most is how fast Jamar Chase is and T. Higgins. They're just fast. And they can get open.
Well, I mean, I think
Burrow's not going to mess them too much. So
no, he's pretty accurate. And the thing is, we've not seen as much this year of, not that we haven't seen it at all, because we're doing it, you know, we're still doing it a good bit, but you don't see us taking the top off the defense nearly as much. We're not going over the top as much as we did last year. And I think a lot of that, you know, we've had some offensive linemen banged up, so maybe we're concerned with do we have the time to do it? But Joe's pretty good on his feet, and man, we see more dangerous when he's scrambling around. I mean, if that guy gets, you know, 5-6 seconds to run around, that's trouble, because those guys are fast and they know how to get open.
Right.
But I think the very same thing could be said for the Bills offense and Josh Allen. I mean, that guy misses very few balls. I mean, the thing about Josh Allen, as a guy that doesn't watch him every week, is it seems to me like he's got the baseball equivalent of like an Adam Dunn syndrome a little bit. Like he'll throw an interception here and there, or I mean, like I said, like he'll strike out 4 or 5 times, but then he'll just drive daggers into you in the second half.
Right.
I mean, the guy just never quits and is amazingly accurate with the ball. It seems like when the chips are down.
Yeah, he'll just, I don't know, he'll just take it on himself to get it done.
You're right. I mean, there's that certain edge. He's one of the guys that have it. What was your evaluation this weekend against the Dolphins, man? That got a little close for comfort against their third team quarterback. Like I saw that, and I was watching scores. I start watching the game, and I'm like, man, you know, either this guy's playing really well, or maybe the Bills aren't quite with it today. What was your take on that?
Well, I think they got up 17-0.
Right.
And I think they relaxed. They thought this was going to be.
The party started on the sideline, and maybe it was.
Yeah. Pretty much sure. And then, you know, you can't have turnovers.
No.
Turnovers will kill you.
Yep. Yeah, in the NFL playoffs, man, you're lucky to win with turnovers. I mean, we've seen that too. I mean, I think, like I said, this is going to be an exciting week, because you got 2 teams that basically had to go into survival mode this past week. But I think also, inarguably, 2 of the best teams in the NFL. And honestly, my prediction, I still hold it. I think the winner of this game will go to the Super Bowl, Scott. And I think they're going to play the 49ers. But I think that the winner of this game goes. You think I'm way off on that, or what?
No, I don't.
I'm really raining on the Chiefs here, I guess. But man, I think this is the game.
I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. All right. In closing, man, what's your prediction for the game? Give me a score.
I will give you a 38-35 Buffalo Bills victory.
Buffalo Bills win, but do not cover, for all you bettors out there. Our Bills guy is saying a 3-point win. So
it'll be high scoring.
Yeah, and you're saying track meet, so bet the over. And actually, if you're betting on the money, you're going to take the Bengals.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Because it's not. That's. I think if the Bengals win, they'll win by 10.
Okay.
Bills will win by 3.
It'd be a field goal at the last minute, you're saying. You think this thing's going down to the wire?
Oh, yeah. They're similar teams.
Yeah, very similar. Very, very evenly matched. I'm telling you, man, we better find we better not miss extra points this week. I don't know what's going on with that, and I've been loud about that this week, and we have got to fix that, man.
That guy's usually automatic, though.
Well, last year, man, this year he has struggled mightily at crucial times, and it didn't cost us last week, but it made it a little bit tighter. There's a big swing when you miss those extra points, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, Scott, long time no talk, man. I appreciate you joining me. I will we'll certainly talk to you again as the playoffs progress, but thank you for weighing in on the Buffalo Bills. And look, man, we'll talk soon.
All right.
All right. And I'm still, my prediction, I'm still going Bengals by 50.
By 50?
By 50, buddy. That's where I am. All right.
All right.
All right, man. We'll see you.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.